Alright, quickly before the video begins, I generally like to get straight to the point, but just to let you know, this is to help you complete the island tour of the Beast Lord Circuit. So that's the final quest line when you're trying to level up your mount. Failing this tour is terrible. Took me like 4 or 5 tries and they're 21 minutes each. It's literally a terrible experience, so that's why I made this, to hopefully help some people out and avoid wasting a lot of time. It's designed so that you can play it in the background if you don't have a second screen. I cut out all game audio. It's just my voice. I give a detailed breakdown on when you're going to turn, landmarks you can look out for to prepare to turn. So really, I suggest watching this video once to kind of get the gist, and then put it in the background, and then you can run it while you listen. All right, and thanks for listening to me blah blah. Without further ado, we're staying straight. There's a left coming up, but we're gonna pass it. Stay straight. Continue to follow this trail. We're going to pass this little tent thing here, and we are now coming upon a beach, and we're going to cross over some water. So we're crossing over this water on the beach. Crossing this beach, we are looking at a broken down ship. We're going to go in between the middle of the panels of this broken down ship and onto the other side of the beach, which will lead us to a trail. We're going to follow this trail. Once again, pay attention. It's very grassy, hard to see some of the turns coming up. You're looking at an archway, a stone archway. We're going to go underneath that stone archway. Follow this trail. Continuing to follow this trail. To the right, we're staying right. Follow this trail. Continue follow this trail. We're going to veer to the left. There's going to be a fork coming up. We're keeping to the right. We're going to take this right-hand turn right here. Continue following this trail. Very windy. It's going to take you back towards the left-hand side here. Underneath this stone archway. Once again, continue to follow the trail. We're going to go down the trail and back up the trail and veer off to the right. Once again, just following the trail. We're just going to veer off to the right here. And then curve back to the left. We'll eventually see the entrance to a bridge. So these small wooden steps, we're going into those. Straight through into Windsward. All right, so once again, a windy trail, some quick turns. Let's try and pay attention here. Following the trail, we're not going to take the left coming up. We're going to go through this wooden archway. So skip the left, go straight through the wooden archway. There's going to be a second wooden archway as soon as we come over this hill. You can see it. And then a third once we pass through this one. We're going to continue to follow this trail through that third wooden archway. It's going to bring us to this farm area. We won't take this turn. We'll continue straight. And then we're going to take a right-hand turn here on the road going through the farm. So we took that right, continuing through this winding path underneath this wooden archway here, which is going to lead us to a left-hand turn coming just right up. So we're taking this left now. There is a pond to our right. We're going around it. There's going to be a quick right to left-hand turn coming up, so I'll let you know when that happens. But we're passing this pond here. The first right-hand turn is coming up. We're taking the right, and then we're taking this immediate left. Underneath this wooden archway with this stone half sphere to your left. Once again, it's a windy path. You're following it underneath the wooden archway. You want to go through that. Continuing straight, taking that slight right, taking another slight right up a hill. And continuing on this path. Continuing on this path, passing this left-hand turn coming up, and we're going to take a left at the fork and approach this bridge and cross it. Don't daze off. It's very easy to do it. We're going to continue down this straight road. I'll give you some foresight. Continuing down this straight road, eventually we'll come across a crossroads. We're going to go through that towards Everfall. So we're continuing on the straight road. We're passing these two little stone pillars here. The crossroads is coming up. We're going straight through it. Straight through the crossroads. Next up is going to be a right-hand turn, sharp right, which is going to bring us around Everfall. It's going to be very, very fast pace coming up. Keep an eye out. So we have a right-hand turn here. And like I said, it's going to get very fast pace coming up. We're going to follow this winding path. Soon you'll see an entrance to Everfall. It's going to look like a left-hand turn. We're passing that. So you're going to see this left-hand turn coming up very soon. We're going to pass it and go to the right. So once again, we're passing this left-hand turn and going to the right. And then we're about to turn left when we hit this other road, this crossroad here. We're hitting a left-hand turn here, which is going to bring us back around Everfall into this farming area. So you'll see a path in between this small hut and a small farm. We're taking this right-hand turn down this path in between those two. And we're going to keep to the right. We're keeping to the right. You see a little tent looking thing. You see a stone structure. You're taking a right. Continuing down this path. Once again, it's windy, it's grassy, it's easy to get mixed up. So kind of try and stay focused. Once again, this is fast, so we're going to continue down this path. You're following this path. There's a crossroads coming up. We're going straight through the crossroads. Following the path. Once again, stay focused here. There's going to be a few turns back to back to back quickly. So we're following the path for now. Continuing down this path. We're going to veer to the left here. So crossroads, we're veering to the left. Following the path once again. Veering to the left once again. Taking the right-hand turn here. And then there's going to be a fork. We're going to take the right-hand turn again. And you'll see that little horse symbol pop up. You're running to it and past it. So once we get past this horse symbol, there's a hill that we're going up. It's essentially a left turn. So we're taking a left turn up the hill. Underneath a wooden archway, you're going to see a red flag. And behind that red flag is another wooden archway. So we're taking the right after we cross through the wooden archway. So we're taking the right here. And going to pass this red flag. Continuing down this winding path. Just follow the path. You could speed run this and do a little faster maneuver, but let's just follow the path. You're going to go down this hill. We're going down the hill, and once we meet this second road, we're taking a left. So we're going down the hill, we meet the road, and we take a left. Continuing to follow this path. There's a right-hand turn coming up. We're not taking it. We're going to continue straight. So you're passing this right-hand turn here, and you're going to continue straight. Continue straight down this hill, and we're taking a left. Once we meet this road, we're taking a left here. There's going to be a road. There's going to be a river. You can hop over this river. You can hopefully do a better job than I did. And then continue on following this path. So you want to kind of stay straight. There's going to be some turns popping up, like this right-hand turn here. We're passing it, going straight, continuing straight. The path winds here, veers to the right. Do not take the right turn, keep going straight. Down this hill. Going underneath this Ebonscale Reach territory structure. Continuing down the hill. So once again, we're going to follow this path into a wooden archway. And we're going to go through the wooden archway. So you can see it now, and you're going to go straight through that wooden archway right there, which will lead you to a bridge. We're crossing the bridge. Crossing the bridge, staying on the path, keeping straight. Don't take the left turn, keeping straight. We're going to take a sharp right. We're not going under the wooden structure here. We're going right, and we're going to follow the path. Continuing straight down this path. Continue to follow the path. Do not take this left-hand turn. Go up the hill. Continue to follow the path. Continuing. We're stuck on this path here. Coming up are two wooden archways. We're going to go through both of them. So the first one is now in our sights. We're going through this one and then through that second one. So 1, 2, and continue on the path. Going to the right here. Continuing on the path. This is going to lead us to a downhill section of this path here. And you'll kind of see a right-hand turn in the distance. We're going to take that right-hand turn. So you see that kind of camp there on the corner. We're taking a right here at the lamppost. So we're continuing. You're going to pass this fast travel point. We're passing the fast travel point on the right. And we're going through that stone archway with this kind of fallen tower on the right-hand side. We're going to go through this stone archway. And continuing straight, not taking the left, we're going up the hill. Going up the hill, you're going to see a mount area, restricted mount area. Don't worry about that. Goes away. Continuing up this hill. Very easy here. You're just following the hill, so windy path, which will lead you to a staircase and then eventually Brimstone Sands. Going through these two stone towers here, another two small stone towers, which you can see in the distance here. The stairs I was mentioning. Once you cross the stairs, keep left. So cross the stairs, and then now you're keeping left. In the distance, you'll see that kind of pyramid-shaped small stone mountain. Below it, you'll see the white stone structure. That's where we're going. We're gonna pass that. It's gonna be on your left. You're following the path just past those two objects. You'll see this cactus to your left. You'll see two small towers right in front of you. You're going straight through the center of them, and you're staying to the right. You're not going into that fortress there. You're going to stay to the right. You'll see the crumbling wall to your left. You're passing it. Upon approach to this downward hill, you'll begin to see a bridge. That bridge, we're actually going to cross that bridge. So it begins to be visible around now. So you can see it. You can go as fast as you can to that bridge. We're just going to go straight across it. When we cross it, we'll take a right. So once again, you want to take this left here to get onto the bridge. You're crossing the bridge. And when you get off of this bridge, you're going to take a right. So a little hill here when you get off the bridge, taking the right. Pay attention here. It gets a little bit messy. You're following this path. There's a dead tree in front of you. You're going to pass that to your right. Continuing down this messy path, you'll take a hard left soon. You'll see a small pillar with a light on it. That means you're close. And just before you go through two asymmetrical pillars, there's going to be a road that cuts you off. Take that left. And then you want to wait until you see a staircase and take a right. So not this right here. You're not taking this right. You're going to continue past it. Once you get past these giant boulders, you'll see a staircase, which is going to lead you to a second bridge, and you're crossing that bridge. So in the middle of this bridge, there's a dip, and then you'll want to jump over the second part. Don't use your stamina. If you're watching the video, you'll see I used all my stamina, and I didn't have enough stamina to jump on this other side. So save your stamina and use it to jump over this second part. Once we get off this bridge, we're taking a right. You'll see in the distance a large hill. We are not going up that. We're going to the left. Keeping to the left in this kind of acidic oasis area. They call it Pools of Orcus. As you can see, it popped up there at the top. We're staying on the path here, right? So you'll see two things in the distance coming up soon. You'll see a tree, and you'll see this kind of monolithic pillar looking thing. It's going to be on the right here. We're following the path. You can see the dead tree kind of at the center of the screen now. I'm aligned with it. Behind it is this monolithic pillar. We're taking a right at that pillar. So you're passing the tree on the right here. The pillar will be revealed. You'll see it. Yes, we're taking the right. You'll also see some stairs. You're not going up the stairs. You're passing the stairs. You're taking a left before you get to the stairs. The stairs will pass you on the right, and you're going to follow the path. So there's going to be a few stone walls that you're going through. Here's the first set. You're following the path. You'll eventually come upon another set of stone walls, which you will go through, and then focus a bit. Once again, it gets a little bit unclear where the road is, where the road is not. So just focus a bit. I'll try to detail it as clearly as possible. So we are going through these stone walls here. It's going to be dusty. Continuing through this crossroad, we're not turning, we're going straight. Following the path. The path will veer you to the right into a curvature back to the left. When you come across this other side of the ruins, you'll see a small tent that's kind of has holes in it. Behind that small tent is another stone structure that's kind of like ruins. You're turning right before that stone structure. You'll see an illuminated wall. You're turning right here, which will lead you to the stable keeper in this area. You're going to pass that. We're taking a right-hand turn, going in between the cactus and the stone and veering back to the left, which will lead us to the hill. So here's the cactus and stone, veering to the left. We're going to take a right-hand turn past this tree to go up a hill. So you'll be running up this hill. You begin to see, red flags. It looks like a fortress here. You're going to be entering that fortress. It's going to be a straight staircase, left, right U-turn, left. So we're going straight up the staircase, left, right U-turn, and then another left. You're going straight. You're going straight. You're not taking that right. You're going straight through this wooden archway. You're going through this wooden archway. There's a stone archway, which we are going through as well. So you're going through the stone archway. And then there's going to be sort of like almost like a building structure you're taking this path to the crossroad and taking a right into this building structure. You'll see an archway, and you'll run straight through it, and you'll make it. And there you go. You made it. Congratulations.